Well, welcome back to the show. He had 125 total tackles on his career as a Razorback. 4 interceptions, was a team captain in 2017, and we were able to watch him in a Razorback jersey for 6 seasons. Kevin Richardson joining us. And Kevin, 6 years as a Razorback, it has come to a close. You've had a little time to reflect. What was that moment like when you realized, again, wow, my career is over?
It's a shocking experience just to go through, 6 years. Everybody thinks that you go to college and it's 4 to 5 years maybe. It was overwhelming at one point just to be able to reflect over, the lives that I've been able to impact. A lot of people told me that after that, you could see probably in my post that, people were telling me that I inspired them in ways that I didn't even realize. Mm-hmm. And just to have that impact on people's lives and show people that they can do anything they set their mind to meant a lot to me. But just to be able to go out there and, leave it all on the field every single game. I mean, you can see I was going through battle injuries across 6 years of my career. And, I left it all out there on the field every single game, no matter what.
I don't think a lot of people have quite the story that you do, where you come in as a walk-on, you earn your scholarship, you've battled through injuries like you said, mm-hmm. You became a team captain, you gained a lot of leadership, and a lot of people looked up to you, as you mentioned. I mean, a season to wrap it all up, how would you sum up those 6 years?
A lot of people ask me that. I would like to say it was a journey that prepared me for anything I could face in life. Mm-hmm. Just because, like you said, it's ups and downs. I came in as a walk-on, earned a scholarship, got hurt, named a starter, named a captain, all that kind of stuff. Just battled through those kind of adversity, that you could see. And I feel like that prepared me for anything I could do in life. I could lose a job and still stay positive about it. I could, lose friends and be positive about it. Just because of the lessons football taught me, being here through 6 years of adversity and being able to say, oh, that's nothing compared to what I'm going to see in life, and I can be prepared for anything. You
talk about adversity. This whole 2018 season from the beginning was because at first you didn't even know if you were going to be eligible to play this right. 6th year. Talk about having to play the waiting game a little bit to hear back from the NCAA to see if you were still eligible.
That was probably the most stressful time of my life. I've been stressed, trying to earn a scholarship, but there's nothing like not knowing what your future holds. And that's kind of, the end game of college football or college sports in general. Like, you never know what your future's going to hold after that. And just to be able to go through that little time period where I didn't know what it's going to happen, because I didn't have time to prepare for the draft. I didn't have time to go through pro day, because I didn't spend time training doing that. I spent my time trying to get on the team, trying to be prepared for if I do get to come back. And it was, stressful. I went to the SAC conference just to know, learn a little bit more about the rule change and try to get a grasp on, like, is this really a possibility? Do I need to work on what I'm going to do after football right now, or can I lean more towards this? And Coach Morris and his staff really took me in and understood that, we could get this guy back, so let's give him the opportunity to be around his brothers, be around his team, this program, to, have an effect on it.
How much did that help you, getting to stay around the program, getting to go to workouts, getting to practice, but still unknown what that future held? How did that help you stay focused?
It was hard to stay focused right then, just because, like, that, I had to understand that, if I wasn't going to be a part of this program, they were going to have to move forward. They were going to have guys be prepared to play, this past season if I couldn't be there. And just to be able to go through that and, struggle with, oh man, I really don't know what my future is going to hold right now. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be here. I don't know if I'm going to have to go prepare for the league. I don't know if I have to go to the supplemental draft. I don't know what would happen. And just knowing that it was up in the air, I had to put my faith in somebody else, and it wasn't a person. You can't put your faith in people. When it comes to things like that, you have to put your faith in God.
Well, the waiting worked out, and you got the green light from the NCAA, and then you hurt your foot. What was that like, having to rehab from that injury again? And it's another step, another piece of adversity.
At that point, I really was just like, man, I questioned myself. I questioned, is football really for me? Do I need to continue playing, or do I need to coach? Do I need to get a job going into the workforce? Because I didn't know that, I would get through that injury, because it was frustrating just to get a 6 year because I got hurt so much, to get hurt again going into that. And I felt like, man, football might not be for me. Maybe I should prepare for life after football. And I feel like And going through that injury, going through this past season prepared me for, you know, after football, when football is done, not necessarily just being done in college, but like if I make it on a team in the NFL, if I make it through a camp, just prepare me for after that.
What you have that a lot of other players don't have is an amazing support system right here in Fayetteville. You have your brother who is a manager for the team, your sister is here, your brother and his wife are here, your girlfriend's on the women's basketball team. You had so much support helping you throughout all this. What can you say about those around you?
I mean, that shows you who really cares for you. I mean, they have everything going on in their own lives, and they took the time to, you know, keep me motivated to chase my dream, because I could have quit on this a long time ago when I didn't earn a scholarship, you know, that first year, when I got hurt the first time. When any little piece of adversity that I faced, they were there alongside me every single time, no matter what it was. Like I said, they all have their own lives to live and have things that they have to deal with and that they battle every single day. But just to have them by my side meant everything to me, just to show that, you know, you have people that love and care for you like this, and they want you to chase your dream. No matter what you face, don't quit on your own dream.
Well, you have that support heading into this next chapter. We've talked about that next level of football, which is the NFL. Preparing for pro day, preparing to try to make that next step?
Yeah, I mean, it's everybody's dream. I mean, you don't come to college and think, oh, I just want to play college football and be done. It's a dream everybody, you know, wants to have and, you know, wants to follow. And, you know, I'm going to test those waters for sure. I mean, this year didn't turn out the way I wanted it to be. You know, I've been injured a lot, but, you know, like I said, coming into college, I didn't have the best resume to some college coaches and had the career that I had. Hopefully an NFL team can see that same thing and take that risk on me and realize that, hey, this guy really has something he can add to this team. And if I get that opportunity, then that's something I look forward to.
And your training right now, when you talk about training for the NFL and training for pro day, what goes into that now that the football team aspect isn't there anymore? You're doing it a lot on your own and with some of your other teammates who are doing the same thing.
It's a process for sure, because I mean, at the NFL, that's what it is. It's a business. At that point, you invest in yourself. So I mean, no matter what you have around you, there's going to be, you can have a teammate for a week and he'd be cut and be on another team, and he's an opponent at that point. So, you know, just working alongside guys who realize that this is business at this point in your body is your business, and you take care of yourself. And I have to take care of myself more than anybody, I feel like, because of what I've been through with injuries and dealing with, you know, being undersized. Just being able to handle those types of situations, feel like that I can prepare myself alone if I needed to. But, you know, it's good to have people beside you going through the same process that you're going through.
Yeah, no longer a student athlete. This is a job. What do you think you could bring to an NFL team? The things that you've been through, the talent that you have, your pitch to an NFL team, if I'm a GM asking you what you bring to the table?
Just that I can handle any adversity that this team might face. I can be a leader in the face of adversity. You can see it best when we had a season that wasn't the best season. I had to be a positive leader throughout that entire season. That there's not going to be any quit on me, on this team, in this program, and the staff, because I've been through several programs, several staffs that have had adversity, and I know how to manage that and can lead this team past that.
If football and the NFL don't work out, what's next for Kevin Richardson?
I'm for sure going to be in coaching. I just love working with people, and, you know, my degree was in sociology. I love to see how people work together. Just to manage just to see how coaches manage how players' lives go, like how their day goes. You have a great impact on those people. Coach B and his staff had a huge impact on me in a long period of time. Coach Morris and his staff had an impact on me in a short period of time. I mean, just to see that coaches have that impact on people's lives wants me to, like, that makes me want to be able to go get involved in people's lives like that. And a lot of coaches said that, you know, I'm a very knowledgeable player, that I know football and that I work well with people, and that I would be a great recruiter, and I look forward to doing that kind of thing.
Well, we look forward to seeing your successes in the future. Quickly, let's talk about the future of this program, because there are the outside noise talking about what this season turned into. How do you feel Coach Morris and this staff can move this team forward?
I mean, you can see it. It starts with the people they're recruiting. I mean, they don't just, you can't overlook the talent on this team right now, but there's no doubt people you need to add to that team to take it the direction he wants to go. And he's doing exactly what he needs to do in recruiting that type of talent to change the program, turn that team around to get that impact player that you need on the team to move this program where he wants to head to, and I feel like he's doing exactly that.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. I tell you, it's going to be weird not having a Richardson on the back of a 30 jersey running around, or a different name. It's going to weird us out a little bit. It has been a pleasure covering you the past couple of years. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
All right, the Big Trail Nation show will roll on after this.